Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a pair of Oakley glasses I picked up a couple of months ago, and I hadn't done a video on them, and because I kind of like set them off to the side and I forgot about them, but today I actually ran across them and I decided to wear them and thought I would go ahead and share it with you. I believe this style or this model is actually on sale on the Oakley site right now, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and check that out. This particular one is also a pair that I have not done a video with, and this is the Sylas model. This particular one is actually in a cool collection, which is the Kokoro collection. So this is the Kokoro collection frame with the prism black lenses. I believe there's about 10 different styles in this collection, so I'll speak to it a little bit once I go into showing you guys the glasses themselves. So let's go ahead and open up the box here, and these actually come with a really interesting microfiber bag. So you guys can see here, let me open it up right there so you guys can see it all. And then this this collection came out in 2020, and it is by an artist called Meguru, and I hope I'm not butchering his name, but it's Meguru Yamaguchi. So this collection is actually really cool. Now, before I get into the collection, I actually want to read you the description on the Oakley site, because I think it would only do it justice if I read it as opposed to trying to explain it to you. So the Kokoro collection, again designed by Meguru Yamaguchi, celebrates our shared love of sport, unifying athletes of all abilities in a time where the need for community is greater than ever. Again, this came out in 2020, so we all know what was going on then. So the collection Kokoro, a Japanese word meaning heart, mind, and spirit, represents the brilliance and beauty of the human race. Each unique piece is an artistic interpretation of the mental, emotional, and physical pursuit of sport and its players through the mind and work of Tokyo-born, Brooklyn-based artist Meguru Yamaguchi. So the thing that kind of drew me to this was the fact that each frame is going to be different. So just like the microfiber bag here, you see there's a lot of colors going on. You're going to find that in the frame as well. And check out this frame. I just love the colors that he decided to go with. So the white, the kind of bluish purple, the pink, a little bit of black in there. I think it just looks really awesome. I like this area right here especially because you can interpret this as being white or it being void of color. So I thought that was really awesome. So as far as the frame itself, this is the Sylas frame. This is actually my first Sylas and my first video on the Sylas frame. And I think it is a nice frame. It's very comfortable. If I had to compare it to something, would be maybe like a Holbrook. The Holbrook is a little bit taller, as I feel, and the lenses are maybe a little bit more squared off. This has a slight wrap to it also, so it does fit a little bit snugger than the Holbrook will. So if you're looking for something like that, maybe you like that square look, but the Holbrook might be a little bit too big for your frame, then the face of your frame, when I say that, then obviously the Sylas would be a good option. Now the stems sit really high on this, which is cool also, and they go straight back, so it's very comfortable. Now you do get the chrome icons here, and I like that they included those in there as opposed to another color that, you know, maybe it will stick out a little bit too much, because obviously the key thing with this frame is to let the frame shine. I think also by going with the prism black lenses, they are really dark lenses, which is nice, so you can wear them for pretty much everyday usage, but it doesn't take away from the frame. The frame still kind of shines and it stands alone basically. So this is a really awesome looking frame as far as the color. And like I mentioned, I believe there's about 10 other styles or in this collection. So if you're interested in this frame, but maybe you don't like the Sylas model, then they have everything from sport specific like flax and radars to kind of bigger frames like the Sutros, retro frames like frog skins. The Holbrook is also available in this. So, again, quite a few different models available in this finish on the frame, which is the Kokoro finish there. So really awesome pair. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and turn the camera around so you guys can see what these look like when I have them on. All right, guys, so I'll go ahead and put these on. Again, this is the Sylas in the Kokoro frame color with the prism black lenses. So these do have a little bit, slightly more wrap than something like a Holbrook would. The lenses is not as tall. These are a little bit shorter, but it still gives you that nice kind of square look to it if that's what you're looking for. I just love the way that this frame looks. Again, they're all different. You're not going to have one that's going to look exactly like the other. But as far as the frame goes, it is nice and comfortable, very lightweight. It is an O-matter frame, so these are great for just kind of hanging out, a good day at the beach or something like that. And if you want something that doesn't look like what anybody else out there has, then this particular frame is the one to go with. So the lenses are fairly dark, which the prism black generally are. So these are great for nice bright sunny days. So this is a great pair, like I mentioned, to kind of just wear to the beach, just to wear to hang out and have fun in and stuff like that. Now, because they do have a slight wrap, but they're not very much of a wrap, you are going to get a little bit of light coming in from the bottom right here and then from the sides, again depending on the shape of your face. But the stems go straight back, very, very comfortable, so you're not going to have to worry about them being too heavy or anything like that, especially if you're going to be wearing them for a prolonged amount of time. So I think for the most part, if you're looking for a cool frame that it's just going to set you aside from all the other ones out there, then this frame color, the Kokoro frame, is the way to go. Again, it is available in a couple of other models as well, if you guys can still find them in stores, if not through the Oakley site or maybe through a secondary market or something like that. I would definitely recommend picking one of these up. Like I mentioned, no two of them are alike, so you might find some that have a little bit more pink in them, some more blue or something like that, but I think all in all, it is a great pair. Now, I have mentioned in previous videos that the lens color, I usually like it to kind of set aside, so make it so there's maybe a cohesive look to the frame. In this particular case, I like that they went with the prism black lenses just because it gives it that separation between the lens and the frame. So for this particular model, the idea is to just enhance the frame color. And obviously, had you had a another lens with more color in it, then I think that would have taken away from the the frame color. You want that contrast between the frame and the lens, and I think that's kind of why they went with the chrome icon here, just to so it kind of blends in with the frame, and all you see is pretty much the frame. So again, great pair to hang out with, have fun with, and I think for the most part, I'm glad I picked it up because no two of them are alike. So these are my Sylas in the Kokoro frame, and they look great. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.